What's the outlook for you? Is there a target date in mind, or is it day by day? How are you taking this?
Yeah, it's definitely day by day. Skating now, so that's great. Good being able to go on the ice, coming on the trip. Um, Probably doing my own thing with Jeremy. Me and him are getting really close, spending a lot of time together. But yeah, day by day, just monitoring how I'm feeling and making sure every day you're a little bit better than the day before.
How does the knee feel a few hours after you've been on the ice? While you're on the ice, is it coming along?
Yeah, you know what? It's surprisingly been really good. Not surprisingly good. It's just I surprised myself with how much I'm able to do out there. But you have to make sure that you're only pushing yourself so far that you don't have a setback or anything like that. But so far, everything's been really good and really optimistic about it.
Zach, does rehabbing an ACL repair, has this been really the biggest challenge of your hockey career?
Yeah, I guess so. It's a pretty big deal. You can't walk for a little bit after it, so you're really reteaching yourself how to walk, how to jog, how to do everything in the gym. But it's also a little bit of a reset to make sure that everything is right with your body, not just your knee, and spending time on everything and making sure that my movement's right and all that stuff. So it's a big opportunity to kind of reassess everything, and it's a little bit of a different summer where it's not just about getting stronger and getting bigger and getting faster and things like that. This is retooling everything and all the fine details. So it's been good.
Have you learned anything along the way through that process that has been an unintended benefit, so to speak, with another part of your body, another part of your game?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always used to going fast, and this is something where you have to go slow, and you have to take everything day by day, and it's a process, and you have to respect that process. So at the start, it's obviously frustrating because you want to be doing things, you want to, you know, see progress, but progress happens over time. And now that I think 4.5 months post surgery, you can really see the progress and see how far I've come since I got the surgery. I'm just really happy with where we are right now.
How did you deal with the frustrations as they came up and not pushing yourself too hard and just keeping it all in perspective?
Yeah, we have a great team here, and I trust our doctors, our athletic therapists, to really guide me along. This is my first surgery, so haven't experienced something like this, but they've had other guys who have. Luckily, I'm not the first guy to tear his ACL. There's a long history of guys who have come back stronger, and there's a whole protocol and program. So just respecting that and being aware that there is a timeline, and as fast as I want to come back, I have to respect that timeline and be aware of it, so that when I do come back, I'm stronger and healthier and a better player.
Assuming you and Travis get healthy and Mitch gets signed, what are the expectations for this group? 3 straight first-round exits. Is it sort of time to push further?
For sure. I think every year you want to build and get better on the previous year. And having said that, this year is going to be much different than last year, and last year was much different than the year before. Obviously, the same result happened last year than 2 years ago, but I think that the overall process and how we got there was much different. The series was much different. So every year you want to take a step forward, and there's a lot of new faces around now. So it's going to be an exciting first few months. And then it'll be an exciting year. I think that the goal is to always get better, and everybody knows what the ultimate goal is, and just strive towards getting there.
How does Mitch's absence impact the team?
No, Mitch is a top of the line player, so you always want to have a guy like that around. And he's a good friend, but we've been through this situation before, obviously. Last year with Willie, and things worked out, so I'm sure things will end up working themselves out. And in the meanwhile, however long that takes, the guys in here will step up and get ready and do their part.
What did you make of the off-season moves? A lot of friends moving on.
You know, I think that with hockey, there's always going to be turnover and change. And I was happy that the guys that did go to other places are in places where they can really do well and succeed. And that's really all you can ask for when you're dealing with people who you call friends and who you built a relationship over for the past 3 or 4 years. So to see them all in places where they have the ability to go out and do their thing is going to be exciting, and definitely cheering for those guys because, like I said, they're good friends.
How much will you miss Naz?
Yeah, I mean, Naz is a great guy, so I'll miss him a bunch. And he was one of the older guys when I first got here, so got to play with him and see how hard he works, and he brings that intensity that he plays with. Not a lot of people have that, and he brings that every game. So we'll miss him for sure, and I'm sure he'll do well over there in Colorado.
What do you make of the new look blue line?
What do I make of the New York Blue Line? I'm excited to see it in action. I think everybody is. I think we've added some really top end players, and I think that the players that we have, returning are top end guys too. So it'll be exciting, and I'll have a little bit of a different view from training camp. I won't be participating in the main scrimmages, so I'll be able to watch and get a different perspective from up top. But I'll be doing my thing with Dermy. Me and him will be skating, so it'll be good.
Zach, what's the minimum months away before you consider to go ahead? I remember Brian Lashoff was like 6-7 months, but what's the protocol in terms before you can be considered maybe legitimate to come back and play again?
Yeah, it's a good question. Just with talking with the doctors, I mean, Theo did the surgery, and this is his job, so he does surgeries every day, and typically it's 6 months. So we'll see. I mean, progress is going well, but yeah, I mean, that 6-month mark is obviously a mark that a lot of doctors have in mind when you're thinking about returning from an ACL injury, and we're 4.5 months off now. So, but it's day by day, and there's no timeline. So we'll see how I feel every single day, and every day I'm continuing to get better, and hopefully that's the case moving forward. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that it is. So.
Says you're a quick healer. Has that historically been the case?
A quick healer? Yeah, I mean, or yeah, a quick healer.